Tracy McDonald clashes once again with Cassie Plummer, while Carl Webster schemes to get hold of his sister Debbie's hard-earned money. Tensions rise between Tracy and Cassie. Costello delivers a stern warning, and David ends up making a major blunder. As the Driscoll family begins to settle into life in Weatherfield, it quickly becomes obvious that their teenage son Will is going to be a handful. True to Coronation Street tradition, he's keeping a few secrets of his own. Meanwhile, Carla Connor finds herself unimpressed with Becky Swain's antics and grows even more furious when she suspects Lisa Swain can't decide where her loyalties truly lie. Here's a glimpse at all the drama unfolding on Coronation Street from Monday 3rd to Friday 7th November. 5 Coronation Street spoilers for next week. Number 1. Carl Webster turns on Sister Debbie. Debbie encourages Carla to take a bigger role in managing the Chariot Square Hotel and to oversee the financial aspects of her leisure business. After reviewing the accounts, Carl advises her to take some time off and celebrate her success, leaving her considering the idea. Later, while Debbie's busy handling a client booking, Carl sneaks her phone and reveals a confirmation for a getaway. Debbie is puzzled, having no memory of arranging the trip, and Carl convinces her it must have been an honest mistake. Ronnie supports the idea of a break and tries to downplay the confusion, but Carl then asks for access to Debbie's bank account to cover expenses while she's away. Could he be planning to con his own sister? Number 2. Tracy McDonald tries to sabotage Cassie Plummer's new job. Tracy receives a wine delivery addressed to Ken, and quickly discovers it's from Cassie, sent as an apology for the booze she drank earlier. Outraged, Tracy storms into the cab office and accuses Cassie of trying to win her dad's affection. Seeking revenge, Tracy switches off the streetcar's phone line, throwing Cassie's first day into chaos. Later, she extends an olive branch, but there's a catch. Tracy demands that Steve give up his claim to the flower shop in their divorce deal. Not one to back down, Cassie gets her own payback with a cheeky prank of her own. Number 3. David Platt's anniversary blunder with Shona. David decides to wind Shona up by pretending her anniversary gift is just a 6-pack of beers. In reality, he secretly arranged a romantic dinner at the bistro. Unfortunately, when the couple arrive, David realizes he's mixed up the reservation dates. It's actually booked for the following evening. Left with no choice, they awkwardly share a table with Kit and Sarah. Talk about an anniversary to remember, for all the wrong reasons. Number 4. Eva Price faces unexpected trouble with stepson Will Driscoll. Eva, Ben, and Maggie eagerly await Will's move to Weatherfield, but panic sets in when Ollie admits the teen never showed up at the station. Maggie reminds Eva that Will didn't want to leave Hull in the first place. As tension mounts, David turns up wearing Ben's prized rugby shirt, once displayed in a frame, intent on getting revenge after being publicly humiliated. Eva warns him that he's picking a fight he'll regret. Later, Ben returns from Hull empty-handed, unaware that Will has been hiding nearby. He persuades Lily to sneak into the pub to fetch his passport, but she ends up spilling the truth to his worried parents. Their anxiety eases when Will eventually turns up with Megan, his athletics coach, who explains she found him sleeping in his old locker room. Though Ben and Eva demand answers, Will insists he just wanted to stay in East Yorkshire. At Weatherfield High on his first day, Will talks Liam into skipping school and confides in his new mate about a secret girlfriend. It's not long before Maggie finds the lads supping a beer. How will she react? Number 5. Carla Connor and Lisa Swain's marriage hangs in the balance. Carla is livid over Becky's conduct, convinced it was only a matter of time before she tried to reclaim her old place in the household. Lisa insists there's no truth to that, but Carla is adamant she should have no role in their future plans. Becky maintains she still has feelings for her estranged partner and believes those feelings are mutual deep down. Betsy thinks a family holiday to Spain might soothe tensions, but will Carla go along with the idea? Meanwhile, Lisa searches for a legal workaround so she and Carla can still wed and pays a visit to Costello for guidance. He replies that the only way she could legitimately move forward would be to be legally declared dead again. When Lisa tells her fiancé about the meeting and that she could face charges of bigamy, Carla accuses her of trying to keep a door open for a possible reconciliation. Costello's fury finally erupts, and he warns Becky that she must board the flight he's arranged for her tomorrow, or he'll deal with her the same way he dealt with Tia Wardley. Coronation Street's Ben actor reveals he first auditioned to play Todd Grimshaw. Aaron McCusker, who stars in Coronation Street, has shared details about his experience on the show and revealed the first role he went for before being cast as Ben Driscoll. Aaron McCusker from Coronation Street has admitted that the earliest character he auditioned for wasn't Ben Driscoll, but another well-known role. It was announced over the summer that Weatherfield favorite Eva, played by Catherine Tildesley, would be making a dramatic comeback as the new owner of the Rovers return. However, in Monday night's episode, Eva didn't appear alone. She was joined by her partner Ben, portrayed by Aaron, 46, and his interfering mother Maggie, played by Pauline McLynn. Speaking about joining the soap, Aaron revealed that his first audition for Coronation Street was actually for the character Todd Grimshaw, who is currently played by Gareth Pierce. During a recent media event, Aaron explained that this was his 6th time auditioning for the ITV show and that he was delighted to finally land a part, according to the Daily Star. The Shameless star talked about getting the role of Ben, saying, "I was performing in a play in Dublin when my agent called to tell me Coronation Street wanted to see me for a role. I was thrilled. This was my 6th audition for the show. It wasn't always for a major part either. The last one was only for about 14 episodes. I actually went up for the role of Todd years ago." Aaron went on to talk about how he reacted to his previous audition, saying, "My agent would always give me that familiar call. 'It didn't go your way this time, but they absolutely love you and want to save you for something bigger.' And I'd think, 'Yeah, right, I'll believe it when it actually happens.'" He laughed, adding, "Turns out they were telling the truth. When they called about this part and I realized it was to play the landlord of the Rovers, I thought, well, it doesn't get much bigger than that." Aaron recalled that during the casting process, he was up against 4 other performers, many of whom he regularly bumps into at auditions. Aaron joked, "My archenemy is Emmett Scanlon. We always seem to go up for the same parts, and somehow he always ends up landing them. But this time, I knew Emmett was busy with another job and his name wasn't on the list." Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV and ITVX.